Hey, Curious Cubs! Have you ever felt the ground shake under your feet? Maybe your table wobbled, your water spilled, or your bed started moving all by itself. That's called an earthquake. But wait, why does the earth shake? Does it have the hiccups? Heck, nope! Let's find out together. Curious Cub, VO. Whoa, that felt like an earthquake! But don't worry, we're safe. Let's take a journey deep inside the earth to discover what's really happening. Ready? Let's go! Our Earth looks like one big round ball, right? But guess what? It's actually made up of huge puzzle pieces called tectonic plates. Curious Cub VO. These plates fit together like a giant jigsaw puzzle, but they're not stuck in place. Oh no, they are always moving. Slowly, about the same speed as your fingernails grow. But sometimes they push, pull, or slide too much. And when that happens, boom! Earthquake time! Curious Cub, VO. Let's take a closer look at how this happens. Okay, imagine you and your friend are pushing a really big rock. Push, push, and then suddenly, whoosh, the rock slips and moves fast. That's exactly how earthquakes happen. Curious Cub, VO. These plates get stuck for a long time. They push and push until, snap! They suddenly move, releasing lots of energy. That energy travels through the ground like waves, and we feel it as an earthquake. Curious Cub, VO. The place where the plates slip is called the fault line. It's like a crack in the earth where all the action happens. Curious Cub, VO. Some fault lines are really famous. Have you heard of the San Andreas Fault in California? That's one of the biggest ones. When an earthquake happens, the ground can move in different ways, side to side, up and down, even in circles. That's why buildings can shake, trees can sway, and sometimes cracks appear in the ground. And if an earthquake happens under the ocean, it can create a huge wave called a tsunami. Whoa, that's why we need to be prepared. But don't worry, scientists are always studying earthquakes to keep us safe. So what should you do if an earthquake happens? Here's a super easy way to remember. Drop, cover, and hold on. Get down low so you don't fall. Hide under a table or against a wall to protect yourself. Stay there until the shaking stops. And if you're outside, stay away from trees and buildings. Find an open space and stay low. Safety first, Curious Cubs. Did you know scientists use special machines called seismographs to measure earthquakes? They make squiggly lines that show how strong an earthquake is. But even with all this cool technology, we still can't predict exactly when an earthquake will happen. That's why being prepared is super important. Having an emergency kit is always a great idea. Before we go, here's a fun fact. The biggest earthquake ever recorded was in Chile in 1960, and it was so powerful it made the whole planet vibrate. Whoa! Now you know why the earth sometimes shakes. What would you do if you felt an earthquake? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay curious. Bye, friends!